I feel like your fear of remaining stagnant and your fear of being in the same place. And well, for me specifically, the fear of being a hypocrite in the sense of not following my own philosophy of growth and constant development. Your fear of remaining stagnant should always supersede the fear of um, of losing money or the fear of what other people think.
Morning, so it's just real early and I'm not having it. And today I'll be going and get some embroidery stuff done. And then I'll probably go and get some other stuff for some of the garments. And probably call that George there, you know? And probably come home and get some sleep. Because I don't do well with early mornings. I just got up early this morning because the store, like I had to get up and do it because yeah, I just had to get up and do it sometimes. So yeah, that's the vibe for today, and I'll try to get some footage when I go down to the embroidery place. Yeah, so I'm just updating you all on the day so far. Honestly, today hasn't really been the best day so far. The first place that I went to, they didn't have exactly what I was looking for, and what I did want, they didn't have enough of it. And then when I came here to do the embroidery, they have an extra long waiting time, so they had a backup of orders, so they have an extra long waiting time. That's 1, 2. I didn't even get footage in there because they braced me for taking footage. I asked first, and they're just like, nah, you're not allowed to take any pictures or videos in there, which weird because I took videos in there already. And yeah, and then the rain started falling. I was planning on doing something else today, which required me to be outdoors, so I don't think that's possible anymore. So yeah, it's just part of it, but I decided to buy a slushie just to make things up. Yeah, just trying to keep my head up and probably work on some other stuff at home. Yeah, just updating you all on it, just keeping you all in the process. And today wasn't really that much of a good day, but I mean today is still going to be a great day. I'm speaking it into existence, but thus far it hasn't gone exactly how I planned it out to be. So when I got back home, I just decided to write out the quantity and sizes of each garment. I also did some of the Junzi bags again, and I just worked on that inside as opposed to what I had planned for the day. Just got up and I have a few phone calls to make, so I'm gonna make these phone calls now and allow you all to be privy to the conversations I've had. So yeah. Alright, so that one didn't work out. Hello, good morning.
Thank you for calling Jetbox International, your shipping aficionados. If you know your party's extension, dial it now. For our head office, press 1. For Port of Spain, press 2. For Marabella, press 3. Or press 0 for the operator. Good morning, how can I help you?
Hi, good morning. My name is Mikhaili Tony. I'm calling on behalf of Junji Clothing, and I'm calling to find out whether or not you'll provide.
Every what, sir?
So let's say you have a small business and
No,
you
we don't do that.
don't provide our service.
No.
Okay, alright, no problem. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Sucks. Hello. Hi, morning. Kylie.
Hi, Matari.
Hi. I don't know if Joshua mentioned to you, but on August 11th, I'm supposed to have an event for my clothing line, Junji Clothing, and I just wanted to call to find out about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your mom had mentioned it actually.
Okay. Yeah. So would it be possible for me to like contact you via email, so or WhatsApp, so that you get like some prices and stuff?
Sure, no problem. The email is I don't know when to WhatsApp or email.
WhatsApp. I can WhatsApp you on this number.
Okay, yeah. This number will be good.
Alright, okay, cool, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Okay, dear.
Yo, so I'm currently at a red light right now. It's illegal, but no scene. But I just wanted to, share something with y'all. Recently, I just made a decision with regards to the collection. It's risky, obviously. One of the garments that I wasn't too sure I wanted to make, I decided to make it. And there's basically two big decisions that are very risky. I just made it recently. Just got back from Tobago, so I finally had the time to sit down and think about it and make the decision. So I decided to make the decision. And for anybody who's involved in anything, business especially, or chasing any endeavors, I feel like your fear of remaining stagnant and your fear of being in the same place. And well, for me, specifically, the fear of being a hypocrite in the sense of not following my own philosophy of growth and constant development. Your fear of remaining stagnant should always supersede the fear of losing money or the fear of what other people think. Any ideas, any vibe you have, anything you want to do, truly, honestly, well, let's know. Anything you want to do, you should do it, Your fear of not growing as a person and your fear of not being able to experience what you wanted to experience and basically just moving forward as a person, that fear of not being able to move forward as a person should always supersede the fear of risk and the fear of losing money, the fear of losing friends, the fear of other people looking at you in a different way. That should always supersede things, because at the end of the day, we only have one life to live, and on your deathbed, you're not going to care about what Sally said on Twitter and what your friends in school said, because your parents are not going to be here all the time, and you have to live life for you. You don't want it to be that your parents go and they live your life for your parents, and then you live in an unhappy life for your parents, and you just live an unhappy life, and then you're on your deathbed and you wish differently. And then not that alone, it's better to have a bad relationship with your parents now, in the sense of they disagree with your parents and you go totally against your parents' word and their advice towards you. You totally go against that now, and then you have 4 to 5 years or even 10 years of you all having a strained relationship, than you live life with their decision and you live life how they wanted you to live life, and then forever you hold an animosity and that level of, I don't want to say hatred, but it would eventually develop into hatred and that strained relationship towards your parents for the rest of your life, because it's a big decision. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. It was something that's on my mind currently. And another thing I wanted to address too is you have to be self-aware. I mean, I said earlier that that you should just do what you want to do, etc. But you also have to be practical, in the sense of like, you have to be practical now. But I feel we all have sense. We have to be practical. I don't need to go more in depth into that. You're not going to do dumb things and just be like, oh well, yeah, I felt like doing this. So you have to be practical. That's one. Two, I feel like to move forward as a person, you have to be self-aware. And when you become more self-aware, you let go of insecurities and you let go of caring for other people's opinion of you. Meaning that if you know you can't run, but you could jump, or you can't run, make it bake cakes well, you're not going to care that somebody tell you, hey, you know you can't run. You're like, okay, I know that already, but you want to taste my cakes? Like something like that now. That's just an example. It might be weird, but it's just an example of when you become self-aware and you understand your strengths and your weaknesses, you don't really care about what other people have to say about you, because you know yourself as a person, you know what you're strong at, you know what you're weak at. And when you focus on your strengths, when you know your strengths and you're able to focus on it, you're able to develop ultra confidence, you're able to have a higher level of self-esteem, and you no longer care about what other people think about you. And I mean, being self-aware is not an easy thing, because I am only 18 years of age, and I would like to think that I'm close to being self-aware and understanding myself fully, but it's a constant battle of exploring and understanding yourself, which kind of makes it hard, because for you to explore, you have to have a certain level of confidence, but you also need self-awareness to be confident. So it's kind of like, a cyclic thing of that. But yeah, I would just promote self-awareness. I would ask the three people who closest to you to tell you what you're good at or what you're not good at. Whoever you ask, make sure it's a deep conversation. Make sure that you make the space safe for them to tell you exactly how they feel and exactly what you're shitty at and exactly what you're good at. It's not an easy conversation, because I mean, if I ask my parents what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and they personally find out I shitty at designing clothes, they wouldn't want to tell me that. But so yeah, that's just some advice I would give. You don't have to take it, but I personally feel as though it would help a lot of people. I mean, I'm only 18 years old, so it's not to say I have experience or anything of that sort, but based on examining the people who have done already and have experienced things and are successful, I would definitely say that most of them are self-aware. Most of them don't really care about what other people say about them, and that's not even in a bad way. I know it's political. It sounds politically incorrect to say you don't care about what anybody else has to say, but I feel like you have to pull from two directions. You have to respect other people's opinion of you. You have to respect what other people say, but at the same time, you can't let it control your life in that way of, if you think some way about yourself, or you feel a certain way, then you shouldn't let anybody else's perception or opinion of you affect that in any way whatsoever. So yeah, it's just I don't want to call it a rant. It's genuinely just me sharing how I feel and my thought process. I mean, this is a part of the process of creating the collection, because all of these emotions and all of these things are what you'll see in the end product. If you want to discuss what I said earlier, you could just comment or message me on Instagram or WhatsApp or Twitter or something. Just reach out to me and we'll communicate. And I wish all of you the best, honestly.